a real big dude.
Ezzy Q, thank you for the subscription. All right, vote 3-3 or 2-2. What do you want? Huh? This is an auto rare too. I think they're both good. I'll take what you guys said, but I don't see why it's. I gotta just take this, right? It's too punishing if it doesn't come back. It's nice though to take the pearl. I think this wheels more than the pearl does. There's no way pearl is more likely to wheel. I don't believe it. I think pearl is reasonably likely to wheel, mind you. I'm not saying there's no chance pearl wheels. I just think this guy wheels more often. Like it's you're not winning if I wheel the pearl. Like that's not you winning the argument. It's not going to shock me if the pearl does wheel. God damn, thunderation out there. Fucking terrible storm, I guess. What the hell was that? Sounds like some Jiminy Crickets. Severe thunderstorm warning for Virginia. 18 minutes ago. I'm doxing. There she is. I hear fucking. I'm gonna go with the shore up. Yeah, that's what I said. Dylan, am I allowed to take this fabled passage over the angler? No, I went 0-2 into a 1-2, Joe K. Shows you really paid close attention to that draft, didn't you? I'm sure glad I get to tell you how it ended up. It was very close to a trophy, let me fucking tell you. It's not more likely to wheel. It doesn't. That stat doesn't at all tell what's likely to wheel. No, you're doing the data wrong if you think that. That's an average last taken at. That does not mean it's more likely to wheel. That is not at all what it means. When a pack gets to 7, 8, 9 pick, that's when people can just take the pearl that could never take this. If this doesn't get taken by like the 4th or 5th pick, it always wheels, unless someone just happens to have it fall into their lap. You have no idea what you're talking about. Just another misuse of the data, I can promise you. Yes, I am. I am schooling you on the data. When the data revolves around magic, I can definitely school you on it. It's like how certain sports scores are gonna like the number 3 is key or whatever. Like once certain amount of people can't play, it doesn't make any. You don't understand. You can take a one color card on speculation. It doesn't. What you're saying is not mean it wheels. And if I can't get it out clearly enough, I understand. In this point, I understand here. My mind might be too smart or smart enough to understand it and not smart enough to convey it to you. I can guarantee you that a card can have a lower LSA number and still be a lot less likely to actually wheel around 11th pick or whatever. And if you can't see that, that's fucking sad for someone that's supposed to be so smart with data. This isn't picked by like pick 5, no one's taking it unless they're exactly blue-red. That's not the same with a divination. You're just wrong. I don't care if I can make you know that you're wrong. But I know that you're wrong. So I'm not going to let you just keep saying it over and over again. No, you won't, because you don't even know how to calculate that, because it's beyond your comprehension that people can take one of the cards more likely on pick 7, 8, and 9, and the other one more likely on the earlier picks. This guy's a quarterback. There's not as many teams in the draft that need a quarterback. I can't explain it to you. You're right. Alsa. Why don't you just go fucking watch 17 Land stream instead of me? How about that? Save us both some fucking headache. Go watch the fucking data roll across your stream all night. Dude, he drives me fucking crazy. It's not a disagreement. He keeps telling me I'm wrong. And he's gonna prove it with this. No. No. He can't prove it. It's unprovable. He's trying to prove the sky is blue because the grass is green. It has nothing to do with the stat he's citing. Meanwhile, my deck is suffering. It's storming outside. Who besides Alcoholism is going to miss Deckwad? Enough of you people want to tell me you'll miss him? I mean, I ain't going to fucking miss him. Chips Ahoy, you don't chat enough to know you'd miss him. I have a history with Deckwad where he's very annoying to me sometimes. It's not like this was a one-time thing. Like, this guy's also is going to be what it is because once he's not taken by the 5th or 6th pick, he's going to go like 10th or 11th. The other card is just likely to go 7th all the time or whatever. It's really not that difficult. There's no shot that this isn't more likely to be taken before like 12th pick or whatever, or 11th pick than this. It makes sense to anyone who's willing to think about anything other than a number on a screen. You have to use your brain to try to figure out what the numbers mean. Not just look at one that's higher or lower. No. The debate is that I said, correctly in my opinion, mind you, that this was probably more likely to wheel the Mentor than the Pearl. If you disagree with that, that's no big deal. You can say the Pearl's more likely. We can disagree. But what you can't do is come back and go, oh, well, the Elsa on the Pearl is lower than or higher than the Elsa on the Stormcatch Mentor, so that means it does not mean it's going to wheel more. It means that's where its average taken at is. Average last taken, and that does not equal that it wheels more. You cannot shortcut that. I know he thinks I'm an idiot or whatever, and I know he thinks he's a genius. But in this case, he's just wrong, and I know he's not going to think he is, so it really doesn't matter. No, it doesn't depend at all what your pod is drafting. That's dumber than what he said. This is over a bazillion drafts. Trying to figure out what's more like. He did buy coaching. Dealt with Deckwad on a lot of things. And he just keeps wanting to, I'll show you the numbers and this and that. Like, it's not, that's not how you prove it. No, it doesn't depend anything on that. It's the average of over a bazillion. It doesn't depend. It depends on what every draft everyone's ever in that case. So it doesn't depend on your one. It's like me telling you, let's flip a coin a million times and see if it comes up heads or tails. And Ruiner MTG's like, it depends on how the wind's blowing. The wind's going to be blowing. It does depend on it, but you're talking about every single time. So the wind's going to average out. It doesn't depend on that. It's the fact that if you've drafted, people aren't completely set, and when they get to pick 6, 7, 8, they're kind of set. They're not going to just give up everything for a card of this power level. So no one's going to take it unless they're exactly blue-red, whereas they can put this and speculate on it in any number of permutations of the 7, 8, 9 cards they have already. So this is going to come back around the whole table a lot less likely than this one. This one's going to come around a lot more likely. This one might be more likely to be taken third, fourth, or fifth, but then way less likely after that. Obviously, it being two color plays a role, Dylan. You're not stupid. And the fact that he's like, this one is 6.3 and this one is 6.6. So obviously the Pearl wheel's more. No, it doesn't. And you don't, and then he's just gonna keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. Even more so in other packs. But you could tell normally more later in the draft if nobody's blue-red or pack 1, it's a little different. Anyways, I banned him because I didn't want to keep talking about this, not because I wanted to keep discussing it when he's not here and trying to prove me right. I don't. He's not gonna think it's my way, and no. You can argue with me. You can't try. When I disagree with you numerous times, you can't just keep typing in the chat how I'm wrong and you're right. We had our argument. I explained my point. It's like, because I'm sitting here, let's say somebody in the chat, let's say the Chaos Qatar goes like, shouldn't you play 16 lands here? And I'm like, nah, I like 17. And he drops it. But then the Captain America keeps going like, this is definitely a 16 land deck. Like me and the Chaos Qatar, we talked about it. You know, you were like, yeah, you know, I think I like 17 here. I said my piece. And then the Captain America's going, oh, this 16 land. And then every time you draw another land, he's gonna type 16 lands, Keck WLOL. So that's like every time I say something about this thing, he's gonna put some fucking 6.63 stat in the chat. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear it. I'm just gonna play all the howls with all the brews so I can pitch them. Same with the counters. I don't know. This deck doesn't have a lot of options, actually. The more I look at it, the weaker this looks. It looks kind of weak here, folks. I hope it's entertaining. I don't. He could have told me that he saw a frog's ass, and the frog's ass told him that the Pearl would wheel more than the Mentor. And I would have been fine with that. I could have accepted it. He could have told me he had a hunch. He could have told me anything. But you can't tell me that Alsa is this and that. I already have a shore up. You really like a second one? You know I already have one. And act like there's a way he can be proven right where I'm just a big fat idiot. You know what I mean? Like that's... I don't like the Tap Frog, but I do like having another creature. And I mean, the Tap Frog's probably fine. It's a 3/3 for the house. It's not as nice as the normal 4s, but yeah, I think I need to play the Lasher. I actually do think I need to play the Lasher. I mean, I think I could play another Shore Up. I think I could maybe even play this Harvester. But I don't think I like the second Shore Up. I'll try it like this. I think I like a lot of lands with 4 brews. Invalid. Oh, 39 cards. Well, folks, we get another player here. I could go with. I don't think I need this. Go with the Crier, the Shore Up, or the Harvester. Let's go with the Harvester. He's a changeling. But again, not to keep going, but it's not as much about arguing or disagreeing as it is with like thinking you can be proven 100% right with data, and then the data you're trying to use isn't even really relevant. I don't like people to try to use data. I know better than the data, and he's using the data wrong anyways. Love to draw the Harvester. Wouldn't have to fucking wipe the board till later. Now I'm kind of just stuck killing this and then probably killing some more shit. Here, throw this in. Let him go one more turn. See what progresses. So greedy. How is it that? I even think it's developed a board to take 3 damage. I mean, unless you think his creatures are gonna grow and it's not gonna work. It's not like you can counter it the next. Like, I think it's greedy. Greedy would be if I just passed and did nothing to try to get one more creature. That would be greedy. The fuck was that at the door? What's going on out here? Jesus Christ, what are we doing? See what? How do you use your phone? And why are you? It's ringing. Dude, what in the world are you doing?
Burnt my finger.
Oh, it smells like something's burning. Are you cooking? Microwave something? Jesus. Everybody's got the monolith. This game may have been played poorly these turns. He's playing black white. The life gain is redonkulous. Oh, you bitch! Nice attack. There we go. Capcom, fire it up! All I got is blue 1-drops. I mean, I have a lot of card filtration, but against black-white, I tend to like the spiral. I mean, they're a little bit aggressive. Punish the spiral tape thing. I don't know. This is fine. I can maybe. Yeah, this is. Keep making songs? Anybody, man. Turn him into a fish. Beat down a bit here. You can take his place then. You more annoying than him anyways. I was gonna, but I couldn't even find where I banned him. You want to unban him? Go for it, Dylan. Tripudi can take his place. He did until now. No, 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 no. I did not say I'd never ban him. I said he should have been banned a million times, but he hasn't been yet, is what I basically said. I did not say I would never ban that motherfucker. You were crazy. I don't even care about that guy. All right, shake your ass. What you got? Fair enough. Tripudi needs to learn that he can't just he can't just tell me every decision I make is wrong or whatever. Ban somebody, he can't sit here and tell me that they did nothing wrong. That's bullshit. Are you serious? How do you draw that? A rip. Losable game again, I guess. Only 9 cards left in my deck, too. I didn't even know you could do that, basically. I guess it would turn back on in my turn anyways. I'm sure I should have. Force him to use it or whatever. Yeah, I should have done it right there, right? Then it forces him to, well, now this thing, I don't fucking know. Yeah, but it makes him do it. Either way, I guess, right? If he either way he does it, then he doesn't get the surveil. But I guess with this thing, no, with this thing you would want to do it on the cake. I fucked up, and then I think he fucked up because I feel like then he re-fucked up, right? But I don't know. Yes, dear. What are you? Well, I'm on a stream. Don't come here without fucking pants. What are you doing?
Lord.
Okay.
Do any band-aids?
No, I don't have band-aids. What are you talking about?
Okay. Bye. Good night. Love you.
I love you too.
Come on with me.
You said you were going to bed hours ago. You've come in here probably 4 times since.
Burn my finger.
Okay.
Go.
She doesn't want to hang out. I asked her if she wanted to. I would have stopped the stream, but she said she's trying to go to sleep. Shit, I didn't know I was at 9. Are you able? Why is my door open? What are you doing over there? Oh my god, no, cancel, cancel, cancel. Anything but the fucking frog. I ain't decking myself. I'm killing this motherfucker. What's left in this deck? Now we will do it to that guy because... Oh, if he's got the scale, I'm gonna be fucked. Oh, I should have just cast this. I don't like my play. I'm not paying close attention. Look, I've got a lot of stuff going on today. It's been a rough. There's a reason the stream started super late. I'll fully admit I'm not playing it today. That has nothing to do with it being a full moon or whatever. It's about how those statistics are. Uncorrelated. This is still lethal. I tried to lose it. Smells awful. I'm taking her to the airport in like 4 hours. She's going out of town. It's a clusterfuck. I'm trying. The only reason I'm streaming is so I can stay up. She wants to sleep. Hardly. I mean, that just means I got to take care of the dogs and my daughter. Which one to do? Maybe the blue one. He might have a bigger threat that this doesn't kill, but I'll try. I don't need to stream until like the moment we're gonna leave or anything, but I don't want to have to like lay in bed for 4 hours and like go, should I sleep a little bit or this and that? Just shitty spot. There is a storm. It's also storming out. What does that have to do with anything? Dude, it ain't that. It's a fucking little thunderstorm. I mean, anything's possible, I guess. He's made a fucking 3-5. Are you kidding me? No, no, no. I know you're not saying it. I don't think it's just going to thunderstorm for hours and hours on end either, though. It never even crossed my mind that the weather could affect the flight. That's all I'm trying to say. Keep on getting in there, fish. Nibble him. Protect it now, perhaps. Scales. At least he doesn't gain life. All I lost was a fish. I mean, we traded 1-for-1. And I lost a fish. These fucking sentries are gonna eat me alive, I think. wheel. Four brews left. Need to hit some of that stuff. Fast. Okay, it's not a moose at least. Card draw spells. Deck. Fuck you, deck. Brutal. That's trouble. I think the only way for me to win is to have him not try to kill me. It's like he's gonna just try to kill me, though. It's like he's gonna just go for it. Oh, he didn't actually. Now, if I can draw a card draw, I can at least have fun. Alright, I can at least have fun. I don't think there's any chance of me wiping the board, so I think I just have to actually lead this guy. Notably, I still have to kill him through a food because they didn't kill me, too. I mean, I had 4 cards in my hand, a bunch of open mana. I didn't necessarily... If I thought they were going to go for it, I would have blocked. Once they did the first 2, I thought they might go for it. Well, cool. That was fucking anticlimactic. This whole deck is goddamn card draw. Crazy. I mean, this guy's deck looks good and tough. Like, he's got a lot of high toughness creatures and such, some annoying stuff, some power. Like, just kind of annoying that I just didn't draw my card drawer. That's all. I don't know. But I would qualify that as they didn't go for lethal, not they missed me. Wait, they didn't go for lethal? I mean, it seemed like they should once they did the first two. Yeah, I mean, I didn't block. I had 4 cards in my hand and a shit ton of mana open. It is, but I have a feeling he might be doing something about it, unfortunately. I mean, he's still got a ass ton of cards and stuff. I like that. Dig for more action. You already had 6 cards. I'll take that. You're already in the Discord, Joey. Definitely not this with otters. Definitely not. This shouldn't even count. I'm just playing arena best of 3. I should have attacked with the 2-5. I think. I guess I am only at 12. I should have attacked. Yeah, a little harvester action on that. Bird, don't you know? Kika! Stop the ham bird. Got you stuck, Bebo. Nowhere to go. Let's go to game 3. Not gonna cut it. Reasonable try, though, honestly. I mean, double Wix Patrol. It's going to be hard to play around my counter. I don't know that I want 2 counters, though, still. The draw 3, see, I'll play it as it lies. And I'm mulligan as well. Both players take a mulligan. I don't mind Dominaria. just gonna thin this out now rather than wait. I don't think I'm ever gonna want a 3-1 ratio. On the sentries. No attacks is wild. Fucking Delif's Cone. Deadly Insects wasn't in fucking that set. Feral Thallid was in that set. Daryl was nice. Ication Money Changer. I rock that dude around the table. We picking up the Lookout. Well, he just will not attack. That just cannot be right. Go ahead, gain 3, play another Wix Patrol. He won't gain life either. He just gonna scoop. I had a beta ruby, unlimited everything. I never had a black mox. I had everything else in my ruby was big. They were never that cheap for me. I mean, those prices don't sound real either because, like, when I got my Lotus, it was like 225, but Moxes were still like 80, 90, 100. I don't know if there's ever a time where they had a spread like that. 350. Forcible was like worth nothing. This fireball guy might just have me dead with this one card. I don't remember what Juzums were worth. I knew I was never going to get a deck with all of them, so I never tried to get one. The guy had a library, I had stuff like that, but yeah, for me, dual lands were $5 a piece when I got them. I gotta try to race, I think. Oh no, he's got the thing. And he's going for it into 5 open mana when he's winning the race by a lot. That's so wild. And it works. It's crazy to do that, I feel like. Could have at least targeted my guy or something. Like, what the fuck? That's the wildest shit. Probably beats me because of it. I mean, probably was going to beat me either way, but certainly doesn't help my cause. Not getting that 2 damage in and losing a chump blocker for once I start trying to go ping, ping, ping. Oh, dear God. Yeah, I don't think it mattered then in that case, but in that case, I don't think it really mattered. On the draw, I think I want 2 short, so I don't know about on the play. I mean, he's playing Howl in his deck. How good can it be against him? Right? It's not even that good in my deck. I'm gonna actually I'll cut a Howl for sure. I'll leave. Fucking Duelist. Fucking Inquest was that was for scrubbies. Obviously, I used the dojo. I used fucking Usenet or some fucking I don't even know news groups or some shit. I'm a lot old schooler than you think. The dojo. What a keep! I had 2 mountains and a brew. How would you ever mulligan? If you mulligan 2 lands and a brew, don't draft this deck. On the play, like I wouldn't dream of mulliganing. I played over AOL Messenger, naming the cards as you cast them. I mean, the stuff you're talking about, I did as well. I did even crazier than that. You know what I mean? I played Chandelar. That was older though. That seems worth a counter. This play seems terrible. Doing it anyways. Oh, I could have gifted him a fish first. I guess this saved me 2 damage, but I should have gifted him. We should have both taken 2 here. It should be a... Yeah, I think so. I'm going to put that fucking thing back in. I know that much. All right, deck. I'll see you. I refuse to surveil or whatever. Keep know that much. I mean, again, it wasn't a free roll, right? Like, I want a 5/5? Probably do. I would take 2 damage as well. We could have, but I think it was better for me to make us both take 2. My mind just originally was like, well, kill that thing first so you don't take the 2. Quite the assortment I've got here. Quite the assortment. You're gonna fucking die? Or is he just howling here on Splash Lasher? Well, his guys die too, at least. Other land for me. Is this a treasure, not a food? Yep. Obviously, I'm surveilling. I'll surveil upkeep this time, looking for something too. Seeing as I have this much mana and no spells to cast. What's the risk? There's no risk, is there?
You get to be my protege today.
Gotta find something.
Save you once, then it's back to my question. Together we can shift the current. You get to be my protege
It
today.
might be back now. You guys hear me now? I don't know how long it was gone. I've been talking. I've been mostly been complaining.
It's time to embrace the local culture.
This doesn't look very good. Two howls in deck.
Analyze, iterate.
Yeah, if he starts minusing though, it's not good. I need the howl right now, this exact fucking turn. Dude, he's playing this mouse. His deck looked good until I saw a couple of things. Fuck that. Fuck you. Yeah, I built that deck. Been behind a lot of things in my day in Magic. Winnable, I think, if I can find the fucking sweeper card. Maybe not. Well, I don't need those two. Nice. Nice. Real nice. Oh, one of them's already been used.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
No kicker?
Together we can shift the current.
Howl me.
Well,
I might just be dead, actually. I gotta be fucking close to it. Their deck has a lot more highs, and I don't know. I mean, how bad can this is pretty bad. But like, I'm playing the Bark Chan Harvester. My lows are probably not that much lower than their lows. It's over. Should probably draft again. If not, I have a long time of laying in the bed. Maybe I won't finish it. Just at least start another one. Play some of it.